welcome back to another episode of Mind Map with Billy, Jack and Jake Johnston.
Nobody fucking cares about that. Did you know that flamingos are only pink because of what they eat?
I actually know that.
Yeah, same.
Is it
Bollocks.
shrimp? It's shrimp, innit?
It's shrimp and algae that makes them pink.
Yeah.
Why am I the only person that didn't know this?
You fucking fake.
Did you honestly know that as well?
Yeah, I watched David Attenborough. Yeah.
Ah, okay. I just thought, do you know what? I thought that were really good. And
The
I thought
white,
that would
aren't
be
they?
really impressive here.
The why?
Yeah, so babies are born white.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're originally white then. As soon as they start nibbling in the water, they turn pink.
Right.
Yeah.
So if we like went
doesn't happen.
pescatarian and then we ate like prawns and algae all the time, do you reckon we could change like just skin colour a little bit? Because we're white.
Maybe.
What happens if you drink a lot of gravy?
Drink lots of kale, you end up like the Hulk, but together.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't know that.
No, I thought I was going to be right impressive there. I thought I would have some right shock faces.
That's going to be one of the worst things you've done at all.
We could try it again if you want, and we just like do a shock face.
Did you know that? No.
No way, really? Wow.
Yeah, there you go for camera. There you go. We're right impressed. Yeah, so Jake's on, guys.
Hello.
All right, pal. How's it
Yeah,
going?
man. Good, man.
Good.
Good. Thanks for having me.
I've
Yeah.
got my joke a week to do, which,
This is always funny in front of a comedian.
yeah,
Should I get me notepad and pen out so I can steal it? Or...
if you don't laugh, I will kill myself.
Right, okay.
Don't laugh. It'd be better.
It's not about fucking flamingos, is it?
No, more well prepared than that.
Why do you call a flamingo that doesn't eat something pink?
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
You ready to laugh?
I mean,
Don't steal it.
to
I've
be
copyrighted
confirmed.
it.
Alright, okay.
I've copyrighted it.
You know this is going to be absolute dire. don't you?
Copyrighted, but it's on Google probably.
Right. Two nuns were riding their bikes down a cobbled street. On their way to the church, one nun says to the other, "I've never come this way before." The other nun replies, "It's probably the cobblestones."
You know when you read a joke, you can tell that you're dyslexic.
Mm.
You read it like somebody who's reading a book with a finger like that.
What do you call two nuns?
To be fair-
Cobble Road?
To be fair, for some reason I put them in different fonts, so that did kind of throw me a bit.
You put it in different fonts. Why would you do that?
Because it weren't copy and pasted.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, like trying to emphasise the punchlines in the words and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why don't you just memorise it? It's not that long.
it's quite long.
Yeah, but
Especially when you've met it yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should know it off by heart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Shall I say TM at end?
What do you call a nun?
See, I mean, you do sets. You've got to memorise all your jokes.
Yeah.
You've not got a fucking iPad in front of you, have you?
I really wish I did. Once I tried writing it on my hand, like just little bits when I'd done like a small gig, and I was that sweaty, it just went. I was like, oh no.
It's like you walk
What's
calls
that
on
off
the
now? There's like a show in there where he writes all answers and he's sweating.
Oh, is it Phoenix Night?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it is.
they do a
It?
pub
Yeah.
quiz, yeah.
Yeah, and he's got it's funny.
Do you know what? I like Phoenix Nights. I think it's fucking. I think it's hilarious when they've got
Yeah.
that bouncy castle out. It's got that giant
Oh,
snake on
Sammy
it.
Snake.
It's pretty
There's
funny.
a good one in Scotland called Still Game. That is phenomenal.
Does he wear like a tweed hat and that and got like a blonde moustache? I think I might have seen a few episodes.
Maybe, yeah, so it's they're old now, but they weren't then, so they pretend to be like old people and stuff.
Yeah.
So they had a show originally called Chewing the Fat.
Right.
And it was like just like sitcoms and that, but in skits, but it was so funny. Like if you can understand the Glaswegian accent, like I know it's difficult enough understanding this accent, but if you understand the Glaswegian accent, it is so good.
Yeah.
Honestly, give it a watch.
If it's Glaswegian accent, I'd be fucked. I wouldn't be able to watch it. It's fucking. I've worked in Scotland before. I worked in Edinburgh, and there were a labourer on site, and he was from Glasgow. And I've never felt more of a knob than I have ever done speaking to that guy because you're having. I felt like you were going to cry at one point talking to me, like you were having a full out-blown conversation. I'm just going, yeah, nice, no worries. I didn't understand a single fucking word he
How
said.
many times is it appropriate to ask him to repeat the sentence?
I can't even remember his fucking name. Because he told me his name like 3 times.
Why,
Because
so-
he's saying it, but he's saying it in this Glaswegian. Have you ever heard anybody who's got a Glaswegian accent speak?
I'd imagine like names are easy to understand.
I couldn't understand
I
a
mean-
single thing.
It's very difficult, but
Jock.
I mean, that sounds French.
yeah,
Doesn't
it
it?
does, yeah. I am what you say, Glaswegian. No, Glaswegians, mate, honestly, like I talk fast, but they are just a different level. but like you don't know when they're shouting at you. You don't know if it's friendly or if it's full. Like they'll go, "Oh you," and I'm like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? But I used to work with loads of lads from Glasgow. Funny as that, especially when there's a Celtic Rangers divide.
Yeah.
Like obviously I'm not going to repeat what they say, but like it is so good.
That's a football rivalry that's fucking mad, that one, isn't it? Like, they take that so seriously, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
What's it called? Old Firm.
Old Firm, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Like, that's the sort of fucking football rivalry where you see, like, fucking two nans battering each other. Like, just because of that fucking
Rolling
mad.
pins.
I used to go to Berwick's caravan park with my dad and me older sister. So I used to go there, like, odd weekends. And when it was an Old Firm weekend, we saw two ladies, one in a Rangers top, one in a Celtic top, rolling around just as we got in. So like, because Berwick's really close to Scotland, so we used to go to Berwick upon Tweed. And yeah, we just saw like these two lasses rolling around, the husbands cheering them on.
It's a typical bloke thing there, isn't
it? Go on, hen!
Video with it.
Somebody get some baby oil.
Oh no, you want one baby oil? They'll throw gravy.
Nice.
Have you ever had the, is it a battered Snicker?
Battered
Mars
Mars
ball,
bar.
that's it, yeah.
No, because I want to live till I'm 30. No, I haven't had that, but I had chippy sauce there, and that is nice.
When you said chippy sauce, what do you mean by chippy sauce?
It's this weird sauce, which is like vinegar, brown sauce, other little bits. Honestly, sounds minging, just like a battered Mars bar. Like imagine once you try it, it is so nice.
To be fair, I love fucking vinegar. I put it on all sorts, so I'd
Yeah.
probably straight up my street, to be honest.
Yeah, but everything up in Glasgow is literally deep fried.
Yeah.
They do deep fried pizzas.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so they'll literally get like, you'll ask for a pizza slice and they'll go, yeah, Sam, just fuck it off into the fryer.
Whose idea were it to deep fry a fucking pizza?
Not a bad idea though, is it?
There's Italians rolling in grave right now.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
deep frying a pizza.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why, must enhance flavour or just enhance your...
It answers
Yeah,
that diabetes.
arteries,
Definitely. Fucking hell.
Have you ever had a doner ring?
A what?
A doner ring.
No.
So
What's that?
it's a ring of doner,
Right.
deep fried.
What do you, when you say ring, sort of like positioned it into a ring, then
Yeah.
it's like an
Yeah,
onion
yeah,
ring,
yeah.
but like
No,
no.
no, it's not. No, there's no onions in it. It's doner meat in a ring,
Right.
deep fried. They're massive, quite big.
How many did you have?
Well, I passed out.
Amateur.
You know, chips, fish and chips though. What do you, you know? So my partner calls me weird. I don't think it's weird. I have gravy on my fish and chips.
Why is that weird?
Thank you. What's your opinion? What's your
Oh,
stance?
oh,
on this?
instead of curry sauce.
Yeah, I have fish. I have gravy.
I mean, that's not the worst thing I've heard, but
Thank you.
I usually have curry sauce.
Same as
I've moved up in the world a bit.
Yeah,
so
same
like,
as our last year's curry sauce.
Do you know what I've realised older I've got what I can't fucking stand?
What?
Ketchup.
What? Why?
Tomato sauce.
Why?
I'm kind of kept behind that in a way. Like, obviously,
Really?
I used to love ketchup, but
Yeah.
I'm a meal man, so like, yeah, I see what you mean. Like, you probably still like it, but you're not obsessive with it.
No, I can
Yeah.
imagine going in and I don't know. Say I've got a burger or something and putting ketchup on my burger. Nah.
Do you know what it is? Your lass has been fucking buying 50% less sugar version, hasn't she?
Mm.
That tastes like dog shit, that one.
Yeah.
I'm a bit snobby and all
You are.
with ketchup.
Mate, I've grown up with you. I know
Well,
what you
with
like.
sauces.
Oh, daddy's all the way for me.
Are you a daddy's?
No, my daddy's daddy.
It's got to be Heinz.
I mean, whatever's
Yeah,
in little in that mad aisle, do you know, like the mad aisle where you go further down, it's got all the weird big sauces. Whatever's on sale, it just gets swiped, mate.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best way, but...
I've bought all sorts in that fucking
Oh,
aisle,
yeah.
mate. It's ridiculous. I've got in there and spent like 70 quid on some fucking weird camping chairs that I've used like once.
Mate, I nearly bought 3 air fryers
Three.
just because
Investment opportunity.
I thought, well, for that price, I might as well buy 3. I was like, because if they break,
Yeah.
I'm not really arsed, but I was like, I already got an air fryer. I've got a double one I got off my dad for Christmas, but I just looked at these air fryers and I was like, fuck, they're good. They're good air fryers. I was like, I need them.
I haven't got an
Oh,
air
a
fryer.
10 instead.
Mate, you're missing out.
I've never had
They're
an
the
air
future.
fryer.
What?
I ain't got
They're
one.
the future.
Oh, mate.
If you're like me and you can't cook, somehow you've turned into fucking Gordon Ramsay. We're an air fryer.
My oven's got cobwebs in it now. I just use the air fryer. Honestly.
I mean, I feel right old because I've got an iPhone like 7. I still use oven. I feel like the world's moving on technologically without me. Like it's just
You'll be left behind.
I am. I can't get on that.
We'll leave you, mate.
You'll be amazed when you get a microwave. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
You haven't even got a kettle, have you?
Yeah. Got a
Mind you, when I used to live in Haworth, there was a lot of people who were very old school and stuff like that. I'm surprised they didn't use old school irons on the fire.
Yeah.
Like, the houses, man, are just...
The houses are weird in Haworth.
They're just full of damp. Like, that's, I mean, they're nice, but they're just full of damp.
They're very low.
Yeah, they are weird. I mean, Haworth's like a very hilly place as well, but...
Like, I was taller than the door. I find
Yeah,
that's a bit weird.
the basements are crazy, honestly.
I thought we were in Hobbitland.
There's a great
Hobbiton.
big Howden's warehouse in Haworth as well, isn't there?
What?
Is it?
The most historic town you're picking out, like.
Bronte sisters, you know, the railway children. Oh, Howden.
I just remember it from work. I'm sure it's Haworth. I'm sure it is. I might get it mixed up.
Even didn't somebody from Rayleigh came down there?
Probably, yeah.
I know it went
It's an incredibly Tory place. Yeah. My old next door neighbour was an ex-Tory member. That's how posh it was.
It's a weird thing, innit? Tories and Labour. Like it's weird because I'm getting older and I'm starting to we're on one side massively, and now I'm like kind of balanced. I'm kind of like in centre at the minute.
Do you vote?
I've not voted for a long time.
But you ain't got an opinion then.
Well, fair enough. Do you know what? Just put me on the spot. I'll vote in next one.
Yeah.
It'd be my decided vote that fucks somebody on.
You remember that party who were in art and they just had mad stuff that they were wanting to do, like they were going to like ban bananas on Fridays and
Oh,
stuff.
is
that
the
Green like a lunatic party or something daft like that?
Oh, it wouldn't surprise us. I mean, it sounds similar to the Tories, to be fair, but...
Did you ever see that guy who he had a bucket on? It was called Lord Buckethead, and he ran for fucking. He ran for Prime Minister, and he got quite a lot of fucking votes. I think he got like 10,000 fucking votes.
It could be someone I'm related to be honest.
Mate, have you ever seen Black Mirror?
I think so, yeah.
There's a one episode and he's got like this van and he controls like an animated bear.
Right.
And he like goes round the streets abusing politics.
Right.
In it, like this van just pulls up and then there's a big screen and this bear's coming up and he's like hurling abuse and that at him. And this bear ends up like running for Prime Minister.
And wins.
Then he got really long blonde hair.
Got a tab.
Yeah. Then he rugby tackles all the kids out of the way in charity matches.
See, this is the thing, mate. What I get jealous about with America.
What?
Like, just look at the difference.
They're all fucking idiots.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are. But
it's good to watch from a distance. Isn't it? Yeah, like.
But imagine like if we had Donald Trump.
Oh, fucking hell.
What? We haven't got a version of Donald Trump here, have we?
Well, we had Boris's.
Yeah, Bojo's quite close.
Wish version.
The thing is, in America though, if you have an argument with somebody, you can just shoot somebody. That's different here.
I love that.
What?
I mean, it's not good if you're doing shit at stand-up and they've all got guns.
One-edged joke.
Just see a laser just there on the chest. They're like, oh no.
The problem with Billy, he's got short man syndrome. So like, if he's backed into a corner, he turns into Hulk. Like he's about 9 foot in his head. Yeah. It's like one of them little chihuahuas, you know, that fucking bark.
Yeah, I mean, you are seeing as someone who's pretty much the same height as him.
You don't seem like you've got short man syndrome.
Yeah, so fucking
that's a compliment to you.
I mean, depends.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Do you know what? So recently, I've forced Billy to make him to go to gym.
Right.
So I forced him to go to gym, and I'm just saying this because something funny happened. They've got like a measuring thing there.
Yeah.
And me and Billy both got reality checked because I'm smaller than I thought I were.
Right.
Not very small. Well, I was wrong.
How tall do you think you are? Because I had this argument with my girlfriend.
So I tell people I'm 5'9".
Right. I you know what? I tell people I'm 5'9.5".
That extra half.
Yeah, and my girlfriend, who literally slams us, goes 5'7".
That was my actual height.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
It weren't.
Oh my god, I was like.
You were
No.
5'6", mate.
No, I weren't 5'6".
You were 5'6". Don't let him bullshit.
To be fair, I had these trainers on when I got measured.
How good are Air Forces for that?
Yeah.
That's the only reason I get them.
Air Forces and tippy toes, they go a long way.
I once bought, because I got very conscious about my height because I'm probably getting abused all the time. Then you can buy like these little wedges.
Oh, the insole ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I've heard. Yeah.
So I bought them. Amazon job, came next day delivery, banged them in. Jesus Christ, mate, I envy women because it's like you're wearing high heels.
Yeah.
But what they haven't thought about is obviously like your heel comes higher than your shoe.
Yeah.
So you're literally walking with your heel stuck out.
But they've got calf size of bodybuilders.
Oh
now.
yeah.
But it was worth it.
I mean, would it though?
Well,
You've
yeah.
lost your dignity wearing heels.
No, because I put them on and then took
Looks
a
great in
picture.
pictures though.
Took a picture at measurement. I'm like, oh look, I'm this size.
I thought I was 6 foot. I'm not. I'm 5'11".
How's that it?
I've gone from being 6 foot to now 5'11". So
Yeah.
I feel like I'm part of the gang now.
You know what you need to do in a studio, don't you? Just do what like kids do in American movies where like they put a pencil
Oh,
yeah.
like before the insoles, after the insoles, before the gym, after the gym. I used to be a proper gym head when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like I used to be like 8% body fat and stuff, but
Have you had abs?
yeah. I had abs then, had kebabs then. Look at me.
I've never had abs, and it's one of my goals now. I want to see if I can get abs because I've never had them, and
Yeah.
I would have been like peak fitness at least just once in my life, just so I can say that I've done it.
I feel you'd look very weird with your abs.
Probably.
You do the podcast topless.
Well, no, it's got a very.
I've got
Weird.
tattoos on my stomach. I've got eyes on my stomach, as well as like tomahawks and stuff, and then I've got like an eagle on my chest and shit.
So you got like it sounds like you got a pirate map on you. Whoa. See
This is my boobs for camera.
why do you put the eyes on the nipples?
I should have done really.
Yeah.
I think.
And why is she like got
She's got
on
a
fleek eyebrows?
And she's got a very shocked face, so she's going, ooh.
We always do this too, and we always go,
Do you know if I've had like a Chinese or something right fat?
Yeah.
I'd sort of to just expand.
So imagine
She's
that
about
with
to
abs.
sneeze.
What? That would look weird, wouldn't it, with abs?
Well, not necessarily, because I'd like want a pack there and it'd be in her eyes, so it'd
But the
probably.
eyes will be bulging, she'll have frog eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I wish I had my abs back. Like, I do miss them. Like, I was 20. Like, I literally got in the best shape of my life for Zanti. And, like, it's as soon as I stopped going to the gym, I just felt a lot better.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, even though, like, I've put a bit of timber on. But, yeah, like...
Do you know what that is, though? That's staying at 8% body fat, because it's not healthy. It looks good, but...
No, and don't get it wrong, the dietary in Zanti was... I mean, it's just all liquid.
Yeah.
But, yeah, what was it? Yeah, so once I I finished the gym and I realised how much I hate the gym.
Right, okay.
So, because I just hated the people inside. There was one guy who used to bully us called Carlton.
Right.
And like, I literally, like, he was this big, massive dude. I think they banned him from the gym, but they had to ban him by ringing him or emailing him. He didn't answer, he kept on coming in bullying everyone. So they had to leave a note on the door and close it for the day saying, "To Carlton, please can you not come back?" Fuck, it was that scary. So I would do a thing on like the tries, and he'd look at you like dead in the eye, and he'd just put your weight up, and
Fucking
make you
hell.
keep on doing it. Like, he was built like a Smeg fridge, so you couldn't argue him. You couldn't argue him, so he literally just do that and just like, is that it? Is that all you got? I'm like, yes.
See, that's the fine line between motivating and fucking
Yeah.
insulting, innit? Like, it's a fine line.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people who go to the gym who are extremely homophobic,
Yeah.
but they'll compliment other lads on the body shape and the
Yeah.
muscles,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
true,
they'll
yeah.
squat them behind a squat rack while it's
Yeah.
like being like,
In speedos.
yeah, like the movie Ghost when they're making the pot thing.
Yeah.
You got great definition, bro.
Yeah. We did leg day the other day. It was Billy's first leg day.
Oh, how'd it go?
So, I've got not bad, like, I used to do football as a kid. So,
Yeah, and obviously the calves as well with the high heel training.
with the high heels. So I always thought, I never thought, fuck, I never need to train my legs.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? They're alright. I realise they're just for show.
Mm.
There's no strength behind them at all.
No.
I'm surprised I can even walk sometimes. With how weak I were on my legs.
I did 5-a-side 3 weeks ago. It was the first time I kicked the ball in anger for like 3 years. In the first 3 minutes, I was like, I've still got it, me. Then I forgot that I had the lungs of a chimney sweeper. So I literally gassed out in 5 minutes.
Getting subbed.
Yeah, honestly. I was like, listen, it's better 5 against 4. I'll wait in the car.
I'll go in there. That's normally the best one. I'll go in there.
I couldn't get my words out to say that. I was literally.
Would you play in 5-a-side?
Well, you don't really have a set position, do you?
Well, you do, kinda.
I started out.
Well, like you're either up front or behind.
I started out like Claude Makelele.
Right. Okay.
Then I slowly worked my way down to common day Harry Maguire. Then I turned into Shaka Hislop in goal.
Nice.
See, I'm more like Adam Johnston.
Pardon?
I just play with kids.
Nice.
At football.
Also, you're going to sign for Man United soon.
Prison FC.
Hey, they look good, them.
Greater Manchester Police.
Best football team in prison.
Oh god. Have you seen Mean Machine?
Oh.
Yes.
Mean Machine.
Mean Machine.
What's
What's
the
it?
movie?
Mean Machine.
With
Oh,
Vinnie
what?
Jones
I think so. Yeah.
and Jason Statham.
Yeah.
That's my own.
Oh, right, okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Nice.
I mean, his keeper. Did you know about the keeper who got done?
No.
The new keeper, an Arthur.
Yeah.
Well, he were at Ajax and he got done for doping.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh,
sake.
really?
Everybody in that fucking. Is it a specification when they hire people from there? You've got to have some sort of criminal background or just fucking
I think
knowledge
a minute
somebody?
there, we probably could get in and have a game.
I'm horrific at football. They used to just stick me at centre back because I just used to fly into challenges.
He's one of them when he's surprised he's got the ball.
Yeah.
So he flies into the challenge and he comes out with the ball and then he's just like looking around like, what do I
I
do?
panic, and just everybody disappears.
I saw the ball's on fire or something and you
Yeah.
don't know what to do with
I'm
it.
very good at getting ball, but once I've got it, I'm fucked.
Yeah. When I used to play football, like my role was to run as fast as I can, past everyone, and fill up the water bottles for everyone else who was playing, because I was always on the bench.
Right.
So like, I used to be good. Then obviously my knee went to stereotype.
Could have played for England.
Yeah. Definitely could play for HM for Manchester.
Nice.
But yeah, then I just started playing right back. Then I was like, oh, this is too tough for me, because I'm getting older, and obviously the people I play against were a lot younger. And they just whizzed past us, and I thought I feel bad cropping down some sort of 17-year-old
Yeah.
who's an apprentice. You know what I mean? I'm just like, get here, you shit.
Just life-ending challenge. Just no,
That's
you
bad.
don't think.
Have you noticed the difference in shin pads now?
Shin pads. Aren't they like right small now?
Oh yeah.
They're like a fucking Oreo.
Like
What you put
fiberglass.
on now, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I can remember getting my first pair of shin pads, mate. It were like I was putting hockey mats on.
Oh yeah, like fucking Darth Vader shins,
yeah,
weren't they?
yeah, you're like you were
long
going
and
back to
stuff.
play cricket, not football.
So I tried out when I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 for like kids football team
Yeah.
at my school. My mum and dad could tell I weren't that interested because I was playing it net, and while they were mid-game I turned around and had a piss in net because I needed a piss. I
Is
didn't
that
know
not
what to
off
do.
Ket? Oh no, he's swinging off balls, isn't it?
No, I legitimately had a piss in the middle of the game, and then they scored as well because I got me back to fucking everybody.
Did your dad talk to you?
You what?
Did your dad not talk to you?
Don't threaten to leave me at fucking the pitch. He didn't want to take me on.
No, that don't feel that, do you?
You're definitely not my boy that size.
Yeah.
I used to my story when I used to play football. So I used to play for a team called Carlton, and they won the league, and we're playing like they all went out on Friday. Then like the next day we're warming up the goalkeeper. Obviously I can't tell his name, but you know who you are. And we're warming up the goalkeeper, and he's clearly on, like been on it last night. He was drinking, probably doing something else. Then lads were warming him up, and the ball went through his hands, hit him in the nose. And he went, for fuck's sake, you stupid idiot, 20 quid's just falling out of your nose. I'm not saying names.
Nice.
I do miss football, but I just don't miss the pains after.
To be fair, I'm 27 now, so I'm like I'm coming up to 30, and I can start feeling joints creaking already.
Yeah.
Like I've done a manual like labour job for like 12 years. I was a plasterer. So.
See, I'm a decorator.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Brother of the brush.
You were always sorting out our messes.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
What's your tool case? Are you one of them with a fucking suitcase? Are you one of them?
Oh, no, I'm not that much of a fucking pedophile.
I once turned up to a job, right, and it were a restaurant. I think it were an Ed's Diner we were doing,
Right.
and these Cockney decorators turned up. They'd all got suitcases. They'd come in for night shifts, so they'd got suitcases. They'd come in. They undid it like that.
Yeah.
They've got about 3 brushes each, and then in each suitcase they've got about 20 cans of Stella. Fucking ridiculous.
My guy.
I went back in morning after, and I looked in bin, and there were all them cans of Stella. They must have been absolutely off the face.
Yeah, the
painting.
paintbrushes never move.
Yeah.
Just the Stella.
Why do decorators wear white?
I have no idea, but apparently the
don't
old
know.
school decorators used to wear shirts.
Mm.
And I thought, how the fuck can you do that?
Same as plasterers. Plasterers used to wear like thick wool shirts and have a tie on and everything, and like fucking like overalls and things. Yeah. Not like today where they're doing like Lonsdale trackies and trainers and that. And fucking.
But yeah, I don't know why they wear white. It annoys me though because, like, if I have like new overalls on, within like an hour they are filthy.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I used to try and not wear white, but everyone was like, what are you doing? You're trying to impersonate someone who's got a better education than you and trying to get better.
But could you imagine inviting a decorator to your house and he's got like a full red one on? You'd be like,
I don't. That is a weird thing. That actually, I've never thought.
Have you just murdered like 10 people and then come straight to the house?
Probably think you're Super Mario and you're the plumber. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, plasterers haven't really got a set colour either. Like it's just you've got to look Eastern European. That's all.
Yeah, I still find it weird that Eddie the Eagle's now a plasterer.
What?
What, the ski jumper?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Do you know what? So I've stopped plastering now, and I realised how much I fucking hate plastering. It's fucking awful.
Are you in a good ski jumper?
I mean,
I'm skiing.
I'd have a good at skiing.
What did you do at Step Brother?
So always professors at uni.
I've got
you got that grade.
Yeah. Please, sir, help me, sir. I've got a mate who's a plumber, and I always ask him every time. And like, I see him quite a bit, and I always ask him, "Have you ever had a fucking porno scene happen to you yet?" And he's always nailed, but he's determined to make it happen.
Yeah.
Like he's always like innuendos. I'm coming here to lay some pipe, some stuff like that.
So he's just sexually harassing everybody he
Probably,
walks into.
There's a reason he don't get any tips.
When I was 18, I got offered. I was working in a building for people with learning difficulties.
Right.
And I got offered something by the staff.
Right.
So like this one guy came and went, "Are you single, lad?" At the time, obviously, I was single. I went, "Yeah." He went, "Someone here wants to have a bit of fun with you." And I was like, right, this needs further explaining because obviously the building we're in.
Yeah.
Then they went, this lass here, like, she's upstairs, she's shy. I'm like, how's she shy? She wants fucking fun with us, first of all. Then she's like, oh yeah, there's a spare bedroom, you can go in there if you want. Mate, like, I'm not, no misogyny, but she was built like a Smeg fridge. In literally that, they were like, yeah, if you want to go in there and stuff, yeah, if you want to go in there, the door's always unlocked.
I'm more concerned about locals talking. You should just let that happen.
What say? You're in a kids centre or a fucking brothel?
It was for people with learning difficulties.
That's mad.
I watch it.
He was alright. I mean, yeah, it's like, oh, my daughter's lovely. it wasn't, to be fair, it wasn't Barnsley, so it kind of
nice.
checks out.
Yeah. 6 fingers.
Yeah, like no, the web feature's lovely. You don't like, does Sheffield not like Barnsley?
Well, we're not Sheffield, actually.
We're imposters. We're from Rotherham.
Rotherham?
Do you know where all grooming gangs are? That's where we are.
Ah, that's why the door's locked. Right, yeah, that makes sense.
We're pedo town.
Yeah.
Nice. That explains my United fans as well.
Yeah. It's like, it's just all centralised, isn't it, around paedophilia. That's what we like.
Nice.
But we just all hate each other, don't we?
Yeah.
Like Sheffield hates Rotherham, Rotherham hates Barnsley. Barnsley hates Donny. Hates
There's a lot of that in Yorkshire, isn't there?
But then, if you put Yorkshire against anybody else, we
it's
unite
like
very fast.
Yorkshire.
Yeah, very fast.
Yorkshire White Rose.
White Rose flags are quickly out, aren't
Like if you go on holiday, like if you go to Zante or something like that, if you meet some more lads from Yorkshire, don't matter where they are, you're off.
I was at a wedding last year in Cyprus, and so all my friends from Skipton are all Leeds fans, and you would think I was literally, so I met them all had Leeds gear on. I was like, oh, grow the fuck up. Come on now. Like I literally added retro Newcastle top on. They were like, ugh. I was like, oh, fucking hell, man! You like the Leeds United C team?
I can't remember where we were. We met like a group of Yorkshire lads and we were all bladdered and we were all singing.
Probably them.
Yeah, we were all singing Yorkshire, born and bred, strong in arm, thick in head, good in bed. We were singing that for about fucking 30 minutes straight. It was fucking ridiculous.
You always meet someone from Leeds anyway you go, don't you?
Yeah, always
like,
Leeds.
Literally, I went to Mexico a while ago for spring break, and I just heard this thick Leeds accent. I was like, surely not. Surely fucking not.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, mate, from fucking Morley. I'm like, oh god.
I feel like a lot of people lie though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like, to be fair, when we're on holiday, when we
but we've got a reason.
We don't say, oh, we're from. We just say Sheffield.
We don't say we're from Rotherham because nobody knows where the fuck it is. But if we say Sheffield, then everybody's alright.
Yeah.
It's like if you're from Salford, you're gonna say, I'm from Manchester, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually quite true. Like, I know a lot of people. So like where I used to live, say like Keighley and all that stuff. They would say we're from Leeds, just to mass confusion. So like even though they're clearly closer to Bradford, they didn't want to say they're from Bradford.
You literally drive through Bradford to get to Keighley and all, don't you?
Yeah. I've never been to like Keighley and Skipton that before.
Like I said, I go near enough every year, and I've been to there's like a little shopping mall in Keighley, like a shopping centre. And when I first went in, because I normally go near Christmas, and instead of like Christmas stuff, I just looked and they were like a wanted wall.
A what?
A wanted wall.
What, in a shopping centre?
Yeah, like all these people that
So it's fucking Wild West?
like literally all these people.
Wild West Yorkshire.
Have you seen this person report to police? Not missing, like, because they've done something, and I'm honestly, like a full wall of it. I'm like,
how many pictures were you on there?
The guy was a town mayor who was wanted. Has ever been to Skipton before?
I've worked everywhere. I think I've worked in.
We went to Skipton when we did Tough Mudder.
Oh right, yeah.
That we're in Skipton.
Yeah.
Well, the three best things to describe Skipton are: everyone is incredibly racist, everyone is hilariously homophobic, it's got beautiful views and scenery. That's the three best things to describe.
Like 1950s and 60s or something.
Yeah, it's a lovely place. Don't get us wrong, but like, obviously all my pals are from there, but yeah, it's mad. Like, it's a weird night out as well.
I should imagine it will be. It's quite
Is it
small.
actually a night out?
Yeah, it's actually like it's got like a nightclub and everything, and
That's it. What one?
one.
I thought it'd just be like country pubs and.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised. Like in the daytime, it's like all nice scenery, like little old Betty with her dog and stuff, and then the night time everyone just comes out of nowhere. But I think it's because it's starting to be a good night out now that people from other towns are starting to like flock into there. And it's.
Well, there's Otley as well, isn't there? Like Otley's quite small, but because everybody's heard of Otley Run, like everybody goes and does that now, don't they? Like,
is it Otley Run's not even in Otley, is it?
I think it's like just like a long stretch of fucking pubs, isn't it? Everybody gets dressed up for it. It's like a fucking.
Speaking of, do you know what I found out over there?
What?
That Glastonbury, it's not actually in Glastonbury.
Is it not?
It's in some farmer's field somewhere. Isn't it?
Yeah, not in Glastonbury.
Really? I never knew that. I only found out Creamfields was near where I live now.
It's near Liverpool, isn't it?
Like Warrington Way, yeah.
Oh yeah. I've been twice to the Creamfields.
Never really been to a festival.
It's Creamfields. If you're gonna look at Creamfields, it's bonkers. It's probably from everybody that I've been talked to who's been to like festivals, and they've also been to Creamfields. It's the dirtiest one that you can go to. Like there's just fucking just bags of drugs on the floor and everything. Like it's mad.
Yeah, I mean I've never really done any of that stuff. But yeah, just it's not my cup of tea. Just staying in like a muggy field and like tents everywhere and stuff.
To be fair, I love like fucking dance music and drum and bass and shit. So I would vibe.
The thing for me is like probably the entire like shitting and pissing situation just won't work out for me.
Oh, the worst one I've ever seen. It were a fancy portaloo. So it one of them, with nice doors on and that. So it's not like a blue one. One of them. No.
Bounce
But
door.
I opened the door, and I'm not kidding you, there were piss and shit flowing out of the toilet. So people had been in there, and they must have thought, fuck it, what's one more? And had a shit on top of it, and then just let it keep going.
Do you reckon someone's had to like position themselves to another side of it, like squat around and try and like level out the shite?
It'd be really good to do like ghost scene in that toilet.
And do you know what? People shagging them and all. Them toilets that are disgusting. Like, fair enough, they're not as bad as that one, but people shagging there. I'm just thinking, all the fucking diseases you've got in your fucking.
Yeah, they also try to shag in the workplace in Barnsley as well. But yeah, did you see that on the news? That couple that were doing the Mile High Club.
I've seen that
video.
Yeah, that's great funny.
I love how like they open it and they just close it straight after, like we're not done.
Yeah. Fuck off, you bastard! It just about to jizz.
Cockblock.
Have you ever done it?
What, Mile High Club? No.
No.
I've always thought, how the fuck would you do it? Because That'd be my worst fear, that happening.
Yeah.
Just everybody just
Have you seen that
watching
video where they fake an argument?
No.
So they were sat in the chair.
Isn't that off a film?
Oh, it might be actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I've just seen a clip of it, and they fake an argument while they're sat on the seats,
Right.
and then they apologising to the person next to her,
Right.
and said, "No, we're gonna take this privately and go into Portland," and they're still arguing, and he's got a fucking bent over. And they're just pretending to argue, and then
It's
just
shagging
come out.
her head's in sync, and they're like, "No, I don't think that's right," and all while
And another thing.
yeah.
Stop crying.
Yeah. I'm just going to interrupt here. What's the time, Big Cheese? Because we've been talking for ages.
Yeah.
You want to do a segment, don't you?
Yeah.
We've been on a roll.
This is what happens. We get distracted.
No, I think I'm to blame for that as well, because I can waffle for ages. Especially if I've had a Red Bull half an hour before.
Alright, you got it up.
Yeah. Are you ready to? You can sing along if you want. I don't know if you've heard the song before.
I have heard it, but I mean, why is do it a cappella? There's fucking instruments everywhere.
We just like to entertain ourselves.
We don't know how to
enough.
play any of these.
I'll
These are
let
just for show.
you do it.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Segment time. It is segment time.
Nice.
First take, mate. Again, another witness.
I have to close my eyes, otherwise I just forget words. So it's very intense. Like,
So today's segment.
I'm sad you want to explain it.
Is what I'm about to do.
Sorry.
Today's segment. We put a post out there and an anonymous link, and seeing as though we seem to be able to give plenty of advice out, do you think you can?
I give advice out, but it's never
Do
any
you think
good.
we're at that age now where we can? Has anybody ever come to you for advice?
Stupid people have. Some people have come to us for advice, but then I'll be asking them for advice after. But yeah, some people have, but I mean, I'm not the person to give advice.
Not safe.
So today we're going to be advice givers.
Yeah, we'll be advice givers.
Quite a few people have written
Okay.
a couple of problems and asking us how we would deal with the situation and how would we advise on it and how to solve.
Yeah.
So we're going to just try and get his opinion.
Just
You
make
can-
their life a little bit less shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all anonymous. We don't, and it is true anonymous. We don't actually know who you are.
Thanks, Nan, for sending in 7.
I could have paid and found out who you were fucking tight, so I didn't.
Not paying that 60p to find
But
out. who you are.
on this thing it says pay £7 because it comes up with a button saying who sent this, and if you press it, it comes up saying pay for the pro version, £7 a week. And all we'll do is give you a hint of who it is.
And besides, to be fair, you can't advertise it as fucking anonymous
Yeah.
and then be like, "Oh, you're a fucking dirty bitch."
This anonymous message from Darren. Lives in Rotherham, 38, 3 kids, soon to be divorced.
Right, so yeah, I'll read them out and then we'll debate, see what best way is. So somebody's written and put, I've just found out my stepdad subscribes to my OnlyFans. Should I tell my mum?
How much is the OnlyFans?
Yeah, that's the
I
thing.
feel like there's more follow-up questions for this. isn't
Yeah,
there?
if you're making bank from it, then fuck it.
Yeah, but it's a stepdad subscribes to her or him.
I'm not being funny.
OnlyFans.
You can't pledge about fucking morals when you've got an OnlyFans, can you?
Yeah, but it's your stepdad.
Yeah, but what's the difference? You're putting it out to fucking mould anybody.
Yeah, but still, there's going to be a line in there with your
I mean,
stepdad.
If he's willing to do that, then there's some content to be made here, because people pay for some crazy shit.
Yeah, that's legit stepdad
Yeah.
porn.
It's like, all we need now is a wash machine, you're fat ended.
Nice.
So what advice would you give? Do you think she should tell her mum? Or he should tell her mum?
Do you know what I'd do? Right? I'd confront him and make him pay more. Otherwise,
You could blackmail her.
Otherwise, that's real. I'm good down blackmail.
What you could do is, I don't know if it tells you, you know, obviously she's probably got a notification saying my creepy stepdad now follows me. Why don't you screenshot that and put it on your OnlyFans?
Yeah.
What, to get more?
No, just to say it's like a
Oh, so it's only him that can see it.
Yeah.
So he knows that he's
yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I would do. I'd be like so say, I don't know, what's his name, Bill Oddie. So Bill Oddie is now subscribed to your OnlyFans. So I would screenshot that, and I'd literally put it as like a picture, or maybe I don't know if he's got like a username or something. Write it on your chebs.
Yeah.
I'd do something like that, mate.
I mean, fair play to his stepdad. He's got some fucking bollocks on it.
It's either that or he's just an idiot. Didn't
Well,
realise
she's
his
about
name
to
for
find that
proper.
out.
Yeah.
Like, you can imagine that, just fucking, you're already shagging a mum.
Yeah.
And I'd say blackmail, just say give me like loads of money.
So,
Okay.
what's the name of the person who sent it in?
So, for £6.99.
Oh yeah, we're going to reveal all your things now live.
So, my advice would be, Christmas is coming up.
Mm.
So, depending on how old this person is, wait till your Christmas presents. And if they're shit, or you get hardly nothing, then expose them. But if that's real, that's fucking creepy, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Weird, isn't it?
I mean, she must be fucking banging now, like, to, you know what I mean?
If you're willing to risk it all,
Yeah.
she's probably got a banging set of tits, probably.
You've got to, haven't you?
Yeah, you can't really do that game with arm, can you?
If he's got
Yeah.
a home wreck.
I mean, like I say, I'm not like no misogyny, but you wouldn't subscribe to your stepdaughter. She had type 2 diabetes, would you?
She's got to be flirting with him a bit.
Do you reckon?
She's got to have. She's a slut. Sorry.
I mean, I don't think she's the issue here. Like,
She's getting mixed messages out.
I mean, I respect, like I say, I actually respect the game of lasses and lads who do OnlyFans because the fucking ride around in G-Wagons, and I've got a Volvo that's ran out last week. So
I've not got the self-confidence. Somebody would call me a small cock and I'd go and cry.
I mean, there's people who there's literally
They're into that.
there's a niche for that now, so I've heard. Where like you literally like if you got like one of them little fucking micro knobs, like there's people who make bank from it. Honestly,
Mad. Any connections?
I've got pictures, but no. Tell your ma. Honestly, tell your ma.
Rinsing.
Yeah, go on, next
Yeah.
one.
Okay, this one was a weird one.
What that one wasn't.
Well, I always masturbate to your podcast.
For fuck's sake.
Can you do more than one a week, please?
Well, you took your top off before,
I
didn't
know, I wish I'd have not
You
now.
get great fucking. Could you masturbate to a podcast?
No.
you?
It depends whether you like the sound of someone's voice.
If my stepdad was subscribing. Oh, that's weird. That can't be real, surely.
That's got to be somebody taking piss, surely.
Could you masturbate though? To, if it's like more.
If I, are you asking me if I could?
Well, yeah, anyone.
It'd have to be like a proper sexy voice or something.
It's like that phone sex thing, innit?
Do you know what?
Never.
I can't get on board with that.
I mean,
I just can't get on board.
Well, you've
with
just
it.
got
fucking-
mental images that you've got fucking Vicky Pollard at the other end of the line. haven't you?
I mean, you won't know because you've now sobered up and saw Jesus, but like when you're really, really hungover, you look at some demon stuff, don't you?
Fucking hell.
You do. You look at some bad shit. I don't care what you say, what you lot say. You look at some bad stuff when you're hungover. Honestly, stuff that will get you cancelled on YouTube if I say the words. So I can imagine someone is hanging out of their hoop and just be like, you know what?
That'll do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go on then.
Yeah. For the advice for that, I'm just going to say, just as long as it's about Billy, I'm not bothered. It's not me.
Or buy merch every time you bash one out.
Yeah.
Or
yes.
if you're a lady, flick it a bean.
Yeah.
So if you every time you do that, buy a mug, buy a t-shirt, and buy a hat.
Should we not start the OnlyFans if we're getting stuff like this in?
I don't think his missus is a bit too happy about that, but
They'll not be bothered.
It's
mine-
business, not personal.
Fucking hell, why
When they're
would
sat
we?
in a bathtub of fucking Queen Elizabeth's.
That's the thing, innit?
Or them 2p's.
That's all we'd be worth. We'd be one of them that only get like fucking £7 a week for fucking jacking off on
I mean,
top
could
of
you
that.
imagine how demoralising that is?
Oh, there's a story about some guy who literally went all out on OnlyFans and got 2 subscribers.
Oh,
That would kill me.
Yeah. I'd want to be good and jumping off a bridge.
I'd
for
be
that.
swinging from ceiling.
Yeah. That's bad.
I still can't get over it. Like, I thought I was going to get more, but
There's some night you're doing comedy.
the line about the micro penis thing. Cheers, Dad.
Just stepdad.
Right, I've got another one.
Put my head in the washing machine for nothing. Sorry.
Yeah, I've got another one. Okay, a weird one. Again. I went into my mum's bedside table and found a big rubber vibrating sausage. Now every time I go in her room, I have to look at it every time. What do I do? Help.
Stop
Wash it.
fucking
Stop
looking
fucking
at it.
looking at it.
Get some fucking discipline.
So-
Control yourself.
Someone's gone in to the mum's room, open drawer.
I've got too much faith in humanity that I think these are bullshit. It can't be real. What kind of a person does stuff like
I'd
that?
imagine somebody would have done that.
I mean, so what is it in a drawer?
So it's in his mum's bedside table.
So this person literally opens a drawer and just stares at it.
Yeah.
I can imagine like the Kill Bill music's on in their head.
Yeah.
So what's that? Basically, what I can gather, what's happened is they've gone in the mum's room, they've opened it for the first time, seen it,
Smelled it.
licked it,
Yeah.
tried it out,
Get it test room.
It's a terrible earbud, this.
and then shut it, ran out of the room, and then every time he goes into his mum's room, he knows it's there, so he has to look at it. Or she.
Take the batteries out.
Yeah.
Just take the batteries out, and then again you'll hear literally a muttered next door.
Yeah. I think my advice would be is,
Get therapy.
yeah, get some discipline. I
My
think.
girlfriend's a therapist.
Nice.
Link in description.
Yeah.
I mean,
10% off if you use my map app.
Yeah.
code word dildo. I mean that is fucked, isn't it? Like, so they're obviously looking at more than one. So there's obviously a thing there, isn't there?
Yeah.
I'll admit. So it's not as bad as this, but I've got like a weird tradition.
You've written this in, haven't you?
No. I've got a weird tradition. Well, we all do it. We all play this prank on me now. So like we all
With dildos.
kinda. So whenever any of us go away,
Are you going to
Yeah.
invite me to the next family party?
we buy some phallic shaped, just anything penis related.
Mm.
We buy it, bring it back for her, and we hide it in her house until she notices. So my brother he went to Spain with his missus, and he bought back a cock magnet, and it's a fucking grotesque one, like it's a big fucking veiny
She
one.
hasn't got any like metal implants, I should. I'm just kind of like trying to do the risk assessment here.
No.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we hide them everywhere. I got like a big cock wooden bottle opener.
Right.
And she's got that in a fucking drawer. And she's just got cocks all over her house. We just think it's right funny. It's just like a weird tradition that we do.
How old's your grandma?
Fucking hell. 72, I think.
72.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought you were in her 40s.
Fucking hell. My mum weren't 7 when she
that's
had
what it
me.
started. I mean,
She listens to this and all, so fucking be nice to her.
Sounds nice.
check your bedside table. I mean, that's pretty cool, but my only worries are if, like, God forbid she gets dementia, and she'll just be like, what the fuck, then forget about it, it'll be the same kind of repeated process. But do you have, like, a dick off, like, who can get the biggest?
The joust off.
Yeah.
I think I brought back the biggest one. It was that cock one, that bottle opener. Because it were like a fucking 2-handed one. Like a fucking whip bottle opener. Yeah.
I mean, fair play. Fair.
You're very close, aren't you?
Yeah, we have a great laugh. It's fun.
They don't pull Christmas crackers in your house.
We don't take life too seriously.
Full of balls.
Yeah.
Kid table's always
Come on,
banging
then,
at
give us
Christmas
one.
dinner, innit?
Yeah. You fucking arse. Come on.
Alright, next. This is actually quite a normal one. He's a nice guy, a 10, but he doesn't know how to stab in the right places with his sword. Well, dagger, should I say. Should I stick or twist? So he's fit as fuck, he's a nice lad, but he's wank in bed.
Right, I'm glad he said in bed, because I thought that was from like London or something. I can imagine it's knives.
That's what I'm
He's
getting.
not killed anybody. He's only severely injured.
Stab in the
people.
right places
You
with
can
his
put
sword. Well, dagger. So she's saying he's got a small dick, and he can't
I mean,
shag her.
it's not the size of the stick, it's how you prod the fire.
It's the motion in the ocean.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
But she's saying he can't put it in the right places, so fuck knows where he's putting it.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously, the lad needs a hand, so...
But she could, I'd say stick, because she could help him.
Yeah.
She can teach him.
Communication is key, ladies.
She take control.
I mean, where's he putting it? A fucking belly button or something?
It's got to be at least in right area, isn't it?
But it's either one of them. He's either putting it in her ass or she's fat and he's fucking one of her flaps. Like, it's just...
I mean, there's always the finger technique, isn't there?
What's that, Bill?
Where you just guide it in with your finger at the same time.
I've never done
So what you need to do is go to your grandma's house, borrow one of the things, and say, this is where it goes, and just direct it, like, you know, to make an airplane noise or something.
Nice.
So if you were this bird, would you stick or twist?
I'd stick communications key. Just tell him what you want to do. Simple as.
It depends how long it is, innit? Is it your first date?
Yeah.
Is it your third date? Is it 3 years in?
Yeah.
I mean,
Are you getting married?
for me, stick, tell him where to stick,
Yeah.
and
Nice.
just work on it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Literally.
yeah, and if not, then, you know,
There's replacements.
yeah, there's a lot of replacements, allegedly.
And the scary thing is, these replacements can do a lot more than what we can do.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like, we can't do all this fucking shit. And
I can't compete with Ann Summers.
Yeah.
we can't, can you? We have got two fucking little pokey ear things that vibrate at the same
Well,
time.
it's like that. It goes like that, and then there's like 2 ears and all like that. It's like fucking. You need a third arm. It's
Oh, yeah,
mad.
you'd be like Robocop, don't
Yeah.
you? Like, you fucking no
Yeah.
chance. Yeah, definitely stick and just...
It's gonna be even worse now when fucking AI gets into like a human body because he's sending like a fucking 9-foot monster cock. We'll be fucked.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Entertainment-wise.
Yeah.
So the next one is, I've got a hickey on my throat. How do I disguise it without my parents seeing?
Get a tattoo.
So I don't know if this is a boy or a girl.
So how do you get hickey on the...
So basically that.
right there?
Throat.
Well,
The place that's the least
it might
fleshy.
be there.
I mean, it's the most exposed, isn't it?
I mean, if somebody's biting there, they've got a fucking dying fetish or something
sucking
like
out
that.
there.
Yeah, but that's where you
Vampire.
win by
It's
people.
just
Boyfriend
some
Louis Suarez.
It's fucking hell, yeah.
Some fucking Dracula shit, aren't you?
I
You're
know.
doing that.
I mean...
Do you know that's a kink for some people?
What, drinking blood?
Yeah. Like it's a
Don't
fucking
they do
weird thing.
it? Fucking Kardashian and that weirdo.
Oh, them fucking lizards.
That's
Yeah.
like a fucking.
Oh, God.
It's a beauty treatment apparently. So
Oh,
they,
where they
I know a
scare
bit about it, but only a little bit. They pay like young people
Oh,
and they take blood from them and they have like I think they moisturise in it or something.
yeah, apparently
and it like
blood's good
rejuvenates
for your skin.
it rejuvenates your skin or something.
I mean, they say that. Look at fucking Nate Diaz. He bleeds when he sneezes,
Yeah.
and he looks like a pork scratcher. But yeah, them Kardashians. My missus watch them all the time, and they do my fucking head in. It's like, my life is so difficult right now. Then like literally, they've got like 20 people around them all doing makeup and stuff, and just they do me head in.
Never cooked a day in the life either.
No, and you know, I mean, fair play to the mother, because the mother has hatched eggs to these lizards, and they've literally grown up to be all millionaires and billionaires and whatever. But like keeping up with the Kardashians, I don't want to fucking keep up with the Kardashians. It's worse than their Real Housewife shows.
Yeah.
I can't. Oh God, honestly.
I don't watch TV like that. I'd rather blow my
I
brains
don't
out.
have a choice.
Yeah.
That's why I started comedy.
I have to sit there and like, to be fair, at some points I do get into it, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, the Real Housewife of Atlanta's fucking boss, because they're all just like.
What she just fucking said.
Honestly, they all just punch someone's heads in. There was one which I was trying to work it in a bit, but I just can't be arsed watching more shows. But one of them, because of that, like away from the reality of the world, they wanted to make a charity. One of them thought this charity is a good idea to help homeless people, so she named it Toothless, not homeless, something like that, or homeless. No, yeah, what was it? It was that fucking shit. It was homeless, not toothless. That's the one. So what she did was she got all these homeless people and give them veneers.
What the fuck?
So imagine someone's begging on the street. So you've literally decreased their chances of getting money. They've got big shiny fucking
No turkey
veneers.
teeth.
Yeah, they got these turkey teeth. Like, excuse me, you got any money? Like, are you taking the piss? That's how far off in reality they are. They're literally like, you know, I just think I'm doing my bit for the community.
Yeah.
Like, literally, you just want to make homeless people more sexy.
Yeah. Let's not give them shelter or food. Let's give them some spanking teeth.
Yeah, put them in a hotel. Fucking hell. Like, congratulations, now you can have steak. They can't afford.
So what are you advising about this hickey?
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Wear a shirt that's got a big collar on it.
Turtleneck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Turtlenecks.
either turtleneck or get loads of hickeys around there and just like look like it's
Say you're going through a
tight neck warmer.
Say you're going through a goth phase and just put white makeup on everywhere just for a week till it goes, and then you're good.
Or say to your mate, Oh, my mate.
That's even weird.
Also-
my mate did it for a laugh.
Also, if you get the hickey there, the sex of your fucking life. Why would you get one there? I remember when, like, in school, I used to put the Hoover on there. Like, oh, I've got a hickey.
Picture on it, kids.
What's her name, Henry?
Well, there's every X in that.
Oh shit, Hetty, yeah.
Yeah.
No, she was a tease though.
Nice.
She didn't have high or low like Henry did.
Have you ever had one?
What, a hickey?
Yeah.
I've had one before, yeah.
In like in a very
I've been a teenager.
in a vulnerable place. Because lasses can hide it like better than us.
Yeah, they've got
They've
like
got
makeup
fucking long
and
hair
everything,
and that
yeah.
as well. And if they
I have
do it like this,
had one on my neck before, yeah.
You get caught.
Long time ago, yeah.
Slut.
Yeah. That's what, funnily enough, that's what my mum called me.
You man eater.
I mean, yeah, that I'm still thrown by that. I don't like, if even me touched my Adam's apple and I was making us like gip a little bit.
Yeah.
Like just someone sucking on that.
I mean, you gave me a lot of eye contact when you're rubbing that. It's just not happening.
Just imagine biting this soft.
Like a cornetto.
A cornetto? I'd be worried if your Adam's apple's like a cornetto.
I don't think I've got one.
It's just hidden behind a layer of fat. Sorry, that was very. Sorry.
Someone woke up and chose violence.
I'm sorry, that was bad. I'm sorry.
Jesus. You do know how to start a gym, don't you?
You can my neck.
Yeah. You can say you've got a big nose pass now. You can say what you want. I've got a massive nose.
I mean, what I recommend, you could say like, oh, your nose is that big, you can smell a Sunday dinner on a Thursday maybe.
Yeah, that's
You could say that to him when he's not here.
I just don't call him a big nose cunt.
Yeah.
Straight to
The funniest nose joke he ever did is when we went to Germany recently to watch Borussia Dortment play.
How'd it go?
It was
Yeah,
good.
I mean,
But we went out. We stayed for like a few nights. We went out like clubbing one night, and he were absolutely bollocks. Obviously, I'm not drinking, so I was sober. So I like carried him home, and we had to pay to get this nightclub, and his other mate were in a hotel room asleep, and we came in, and he was going like that fucking bladders, and he said, "Do you think I've been conned? I've had to pay fucking 3 entry fees, one for me, one for Jack and his nose." He was fucking absolutely bollocks. Couldn't walk home, but he could still take piss out of my
Do an
nose.
impression of a horse.
Yeah.
Mate, Germany's class, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
Like, I went to Dortmund, but I didn't watch the match. I done like a stadium tour because I went to college there, like had a competition in Germany. And yeah, it's fucking class.
Yeah.
But I try to get tickets and like, oh, you've got no chance getting tickets to this place.
Yeah.
they fucking hate us, don't they?
They do, but I hate us. Like when I went to Mexico, like I thought, oh, I can't be arsed with Americans and stuff.
Yeah.
The knobheads were us, the British.
Yeah.
We're the ones rolling around on the floor, like we're the ones who go, oh, 2 world wars, 1 world cup. we're the knobheads. I hate me too.
Yeah.
But like, how did you find it with the locals? Like,
Some were alright, some were like.
Well, he's a perfect German, isn't he? So they were like.
I
his
fit in
fucking
quite well.
best
I've got
mate.
like blonde hair and blue eyes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Fucking, yeah. I fit in. I'd learnt like quite a few German words just to get past me by, so I was like undercover, like nobody really.
what were your words?
God, I can't remember now.
Danke,
Whatever it was.
Danke
that
schön.
one. I've forgotten now.
Ich bin.
Yeah. Yeah, all that bollocks. Like please, thank you, and cheers and all that bollocks.
Not me fucking walking around with beer belly at best on.
England.
Yeah. You and your Jack fucking apple.
Tell you what that guy did to you when he fucking. When we were asking you something in German, weren't it?
What, in game?
No, after at pub.
Well, basically this guy just came up to me like, talking, being friendly.
Yeah.
And I just politely said, I don't speak German, I'm English. No German, English.
Yeah.
He just looked at me, like, me and my soul, and just went, ugh, English. Walked off. I'm like, oh, neat sauce.
Football game though, fucking class. We managed to get tickets, but we were all separated. Them two were in away end. They were in
Colin.
They were in Colin end, and I managed to get a ticket by myself in fucking Yellow Wall.
Oh,
fucking
shit.
I was having a right laugh. Fucking right. You
That's
can smoke
class.
and drink and everything
Oh
inside,
yeah.
can't you?
I went to the absolute game of all games, which was Bochum versus Gerger Firth.
Nice.
That's the only game I could get to. And yeah, like I literally had like a beer and stuff, and they were like, "You can sit in these strands and have it." I was like, "Oh, can I?" It was class. The reason why is because they don't like over here. It's only this country that they banned it.
Yeah.
So like, that's why there's some sort of legal weird thing. So you ever go to like like the prawn sandwich brigade bit.
Yeah.
So they close the blinds before the game starts because you can't legally watch it and have a beer or something like that.
It's mad.
So you've got to you can't like say the wind is there, they've got to close the blinds because legally you can't watch it.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
You can smoke in the ground. I thought that was so bizarre.
Can you?
Yeah,
In
so
the match, yeah.
Dortmund scored, and fucking everybody around me got like fucking 3 pints each and a fucking faggot gob. And they fucking went, whoa, it went all over. I got a fucking fag ash on my fucking neck. I was fucking covered in booze. It was mad. It was good though.
You're the Englishman of an ashtray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 2 more.
I'm saying, what time is it? How many more can we do?
We've got 2 left.
Right.
Right, so it says embarrassing story time. Me and my boyfriend at the time went to Creamfields.
Right, it's not me.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
For the week, sorry, I'm starting again. Dyslexia kicked in. Me and my boyfriend at the time went to Creamfields for the weekend. It was the last night, so we got stupidly drunk, and he ended up carrying me back to the tent early in the night. I woke up desperately needing a shit, as I held it in for 3 days. So in the night, I got up and shit in the tent.
I mean, I don't really know how you get advice on that.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
I
But
suppose,
I mean,
mate. Yeah.
was it their tent?
No, it's her and her boyfriend's.
Her and her boyfriend's tent.
I'd say just go outside.
At the time, boyfriend at the time, so I'm guessing they're not together now.
Yeah, I wonder why they split up.
Stop shitting everywhere!
Imagine boyfriend just waking up and just fucking see one curled out in the middle of 10.
Oh god, especially like an after night poo as well.
She's just looking at you, like all cute and that, and you're like...
The first time we went to Creamfields, I shared one of like little compartments or a big tent with one of my other mates.
Yeah.
Woke up after the first night, like, it fucking stinks in here. Why does it stink? I looked all over, couldn't figure out that. Got to fucking leaving day, pulled air mattress out. My mate had threw up on first night, pissed, while I was still out, and got my mattress and put it over top of it. So it was under my mattress, and there were just like bits of chewed up fucking Chinese.
That's a red card. That is a red card.
So bear in mind, it was like a heat wave as well, so like 35 degrees in this tent, and we were sleeping on top of sick. It was horrendously bad.
Oh no. See, what you need to do next time, so to find the culprit, make him eat pink food.
Pink food?
Yeah, so obviously in a few days' time he'll turn pink.
Right.
Going back to the food.
No.
Okay, no.
Nice.
That took you a while, that, didn't it?
Comedy.
It didn't take me a while.
Right, that's the... And then, we've got
I'd
the
just
last
said
one.
just shit outside.
I think this
not
was
worry.
just telling us
Nature calls,
The
nature
story.
calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fair play to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's cheaper than therapy, so
Yeah.
fair.
You should have done it on his fucking face.
Last one.
Right, last one.
That's for OnlyFans.
I was looking for a new coat in Primark and picked one up that was draped over the rail. Walk into the mirror to have a look. A woman says, "That's my coat." I was wearing the coat she had taken off to try on.
See, I think that's hilarious.
What do you do in this situation?
You run very fast.
Yeah.
I think that one's funniest one out of all of that.
Yeah.
So
That kind of humour that I think's funny.
So you imagine doing that.
So they've literally put on a coat, like, nice coat this, and said, "Oi!"
He's pre-warmed. He's all ready.
Fucking 20 quid again.
Fucking hell, I'd be so embarrassed, mate.
I mean, I'd just
How do you handle that situation? I'd just be bright red.
prove it. That's it, just about prove it. How's it yours?
Just passport, ID.
Oh,
Everything can't keep
I mean, it
sense.
depends
Okay,
what coat.
fucking your phone's ringing this.
And depending what coat. If it's like a fucking Louis Vuitton coat in Primark, then you know you kind of already
Yeah,
know, don't you?
yeah.
That you try and you look a bit.
Yeah, I mean, they were pulling the fast one.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, you know what?
Bit of a tea leaf.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Thief.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Literally, like, comes out in a big fucking Macklemore coat from Next.
Yeah. I'd just say, just stare him in the eye and just walk off, I think. Just like that.
Just say you want this coat back, you gotta fucking earn it.
Yeah.
Or just say it was. And then
It
just,
was. Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, you could run out. You could run out of the shop. It's already paid for, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no tags on it, is there?
Unless you do a swap.
Swaps it.
Give her your
I
pants or
remember, you
something.
see them when you see them on Facebook and they're like, "I'll swap your mum anymore," or for a 3-bedroom terraced house.
I mean, I have so many dealing. I had a bad deal on Facebook Marketplace. So like, I had a van and it was absolutely fucked.
Right.
So I thought the alternate, like, something went on it, like the discs and brakes, and I was like, probably going to cost like 400 or 500 quid. The guy rang us and was like, it's going to cost 400 quid. So I was like, oh god. So went to the garage, giving us all these, like, the spiel of, this is wrong, that's wrong. I went, mate, I've got fuck all idea about cars and that. I went, just give me the simplest, dumb it down for us. You know, do you know Stephen Hawkins? And I was like, yeah. He went, his heart is the engine. It's fantastic. His brain is electronics. Phenomenal. Everything else is fucked. That's all that. So I literally put it on Facebook Marketplace, just as like spares and repairs, like literally 700 quid. There's a caddy, take it. And there were people like, someone messaged me and went, would you swap for a puppy? I went, fuck it, like literally, before you say like, oh, I'd have a puppy, not these little fucking mongrels or anything.
Got an XL bully, were it?
No, fucking hell. No, that's not fair on the bully. Like, literally, he sends a video of them and like these little mutant things that look like they've definitely been bred with a dog and something else.
Yeah.
And like the mom dog's like got like big staffy bong eyes, like,
Yeah.
like over them. I was like, I don't want one. And someone went, would you swap for a bicycle? I went, no. And they went, it costs 1,500 quid this bike. Now what's the catch? And he literally went, it needs 2 wheels and a chain.
That's the entire bike.
That's
isn't
it, yeah. So he wanted to give me a bike for him for a van.
That's the equivalent of what your van is, though.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean,
He's got you.
I could
Should
have
have took the trade.
Yeah, I should have actually. Like if I took, yeah, oh bastard.
I had a Peugeot Bipper, the next post office van. Fucking hilarious.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
not
class.
Fucking, do you know one of the best things that I've ever seen in that? And I'm surprised other cars don't have it. So on Dash, it's this fucking thing folded up like that, and it got a little clip on, so you could just fucking attach.
Oh,
it.
really?
It was fucking fantastic. I used it for everything.
Well, I've got the Skoda now,
Yeah.
so like it's. I thought I can't go to gigs and bands anymore because it's just fucking weird, especially like all the conspiracy about comedians now on Channel 4. Thanks nonsense. So, yeah, so I'm like, I'll just use a car. It's much better. I call it the bus. I literally pay $1,000 out of your money. It's classic. Like if my bins are in the way, the car moves it. Like honestly, like,
It's good having something like that that you just don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about it. Like, you're just not worried.
my other cars are like a Volvo and like I say, I love that car, but she used it more than me, so I just use the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm praying for the day I see a group of cyclists because honestly, strike. That's all I'm gonna say.
10 points.
Yeah, honestly, no spares of that one.
Nice.
Right, I think we've come
gonna
to
say
the end
this
of the
is-
show.
How long have we been talking? It's been a long one, this one, hasn't it?
I don't know it. Then it should be.
Have you not timed it?
No.
Oh god, you fucking shit. You should have told me.
Can't do everything, mate.
He's always got to do a dig in there.
No, special thank you to Jake for coming onto the show,
Yeah,
especially
okay.
last minute. Saved his ass massively.
Yeah, big thank you.
It's all right.
Is there any dates and
Yeah, any promo?
You wanna-
wanna promote?
you wanna-
I've got Instagram. If you want to follow us, Jake J Comedy, that would be lovely because I only got it like a month or 2 ago.
Yeah.
right, yeah.
So like, it's literally just candid photos of me with a microphone in my hand.
Nice.
But I'm gonna put content or stuff on there. Gigs wise, I'm on holiday at the end of the month. I'm having like a bit of a month off, but I've got stuff in November and some in December. But I try to avoid December because it's Christmas nights out
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's fucked.
Yeah.
So yeah, not much gigs wise. But yeah, just follow us on Instagram. That would be lovely.
Fantastic. Thanks for coming on, Pop. I
That's
appreciate
all right.
it.
Thank you very much.
Just one last question.
Yes.
We've got, and there's a prize involved.
Okay.
Who do you think's funnier, me or Jack?
So you've got the flamingo joke off Google.
No, yeah,
No,
fine.
mate. I won't flamingo.
Mine were nuns.
Oh, sorry, you were the nuns. You were the nuns. Sorry, off Google.
I'm
you
the
were flamingo.
flamingo.
There's a prize involved in this.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
This is tough
Billy will cry because it's just
because they're both incredibly funny. I would say Billy.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks.
Little man syndrome.
You'll be able to sleep tonight
It's
now.
because we're the same height, 5'9.5".
You've got to stick, you midgets have got to stick together.
Yeah,
haven't
we
you?
do. We're short kings stick together.
Should we make a group?
Setting up a
We'll all
Facebook
be
group.
under a bridge.
We'll get that woman's really long coat. I'll go on your shoulders.
Your prize is the mind map mug.
Oh, thank you very much.
Get your own mug.
Yeah, your own mug.
It's not in a box because the box is stupid. It takes about 10 minutes.
Yeah, the last time we geared someone in the box, we spent 10 minutes somebody opening the box.
It will have to fucking unboxing on fucking.
Yeah, it turned into one of
Wait, you
them.
get views for them. Thank you very much. It'll go next to my Vladimir Putin mug that I got from a charity shop.
Nice.
Why does every comedian we have on get a weird mug from a charity shop?
I don't know.
Because my girlfriend is a charity shop whore. So I think I
Nice.
said charity shop there at the start.
Yeah.
And I was literally ripping. It's Vladimir Putin doing jiu-jitsu. And it cost £1.49.
Do you know what?
I'll have that.
That's legit and all. He's fucking sick at doing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
He's right good.
Do you think he's dead?
Is he fuck?
Nah, I mean, it'd be tough to kill him. I think you just make him angry if you shot him.
Yeah.
But I got it for like £1.49, took it to the till, and the woman literally went, "Really?" I went, "You're selling it. You're selling it to me." Like,
So are you supporting Vladimir or the charity?
It's got to be charity. He's not sending fucking equipped over to
No, 'cause
fucking
he's-
Russia, is it?
No, but he's bought it because he likes Vladimir Putin.
Well, I mean,
hang on. I love charity. I also love comedy and humour. I drink red wine out of a Vladimir Putin mug. But yeah, thank you for the mug.
Yeah, and so we finish. We'll start talking again.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there. Jake's coming back on, so we've got fucking shitloads more to talk
Like more
about.
stories coming up.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
no problem.
We keep talking. Let's just end it.
Right, thanks guys.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. Cheers.
Woo.